even want to
What's the
talk
common
about
theme with you? Oh gosh.
silly things that I did for, for example, I had a book, I had hired a bookkeeper. I had no idea what a bookkeeper did, and it
Yep.
turns out she was doing nothing, like
Yeah.
nothing, Yeah, stuff like that, right? But I think that one of the really common things that can happen, I know this comes up a lot, is having no boundaries with your clients.
Mhm.
Right. And this, to be honest, this is still a little bit of a journey for me.
Mhm.
And this
Yeah.
really segues, I think, nicely into the discussion around digital boundaries, because often, of course, if you're in an online space, or, we just all do a lot of our work, of course, digitally now. So
Yeah.
it can turn out that you just really have no boundaries around when you're answering emails, when you're answering texts, calls,
Mhm.
a last minute project, right? And I really experienced this pretty bad at first, because of course you need clients, you want clients, and you're worried that you're going to lose the client if you're not super available.
Mm.
I do strategic communications as part of my business, and I work with a lot of lobbyists, a lot of attorneys. Those
Yeah.
folks are notorious for being available all
Yep.
hours,
Oh yeah.
right? Yeah. And so it can feel really daunting to set any kind of parameters
Mhm.
around the way you communicate with clients, and that can really get you into a pickle, because in my experience, that's pretty hard to work your way out of with the same clients, at least,
Yeah.
if you don't set that going in.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's you do strategic communications, not crisis communications. There's a
Correct.
difference. Yeah.
Yes.
There is no strategic thing at 8 o'clock in the evening on Sunday night. I'm sorry,
No,
that
that's
couldn't
a
be handled on Monday morning. At the same thing.
that's a great point, Jeff. And,
Yeah,
once in a while, there is an emergency where it's a little bit
yeah,
all hands on deck. You may have heard we had some really serious wildfires, actually many of the recent summers. And
mhm.
some of my clients have infrastructure that was impacted. That's a little bit of a different situation,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I
But
mean, one of my businesses, I'm a financial advisor. My
yeah,
clients know they can text me at any time. I may or may not answer you. I mean, I'm going to judge what your text is. You better sell me on why I need to actually reach back out to you. If it's something silly, I'm not going to. But they all know. I mean, and there are realities where, hey, I'm buying a piece of property or something, and I need money wired on Monday morning.
yeah,
Okay, that's fine. Let me know so that I'm on it as soon as I get into the office. But
right.
literally, if the market ain't open, there ain't nothing I can do to you or for
Mhm.
you at that point. Or if the banks aren't open, I can't help you. So might
Yeah.
as well, yeah, warn me ahead of time, and that allows me to get in and deal with it. But yeah, I mean, I agree, and you just have to kind of set those boundaries at the beginning, and we just don't do that when we're hungry for food and money.
Yeah. Yeah, and so this is so common, and what I'm finding is that, I know this is a pretty business-focused podcast, but what I'm finding is that when people have these businesses and need to be responsive, et cetera, that really opens up sort of a set of behaviors that equates to kind of unmitigated digital use for
Uh-huh.
their personal life as well. And
Yeah.
I think this can really be problematic, because I don't know if you've seen the recent data, but we're finding that with the increase of, this communication and connection
Hmm.
in the digital space, that we're losing a lot of connection in person, and it's kind of impacting our brains too,
Yep.
right? Where we've
Yeah.
got physical changes happening to our brain, where we're less able to focus, less able to bring out some of that deep work, things like writing a book, or, really doing that deep work needed to launch a business from the conceptual side, things
Hmm.
like that. And that's one of the things I talk to people about a lot today.
Yeah.